Hi friends, it's Velvet. I am here with a very quick haul because I wanted to keep it short. I've got a bunch of hauls for you. I've been just kind of stacking some stuff. We had a family emergency in Canada and I've been away for a little bit. So I've got some stuff that I'm going to break down into like 3 different hauls. But this one, I've got just a couple things from Amazon. So I needed a new brayer, and I decided I wanted to try a soft brayer for my gel press or gel plate, whatever you want to call it, because I finally got my gel plate out a couple weeks ago. And I was just having the hardest time with it, with the brayers, all the brayers that I have. And it's like I forgot everything that I knew. So I decided to clean my old brayer, which I hadn't cleaned in forever. Oh my God, that takes so long. I could not peel the paint off, and it was just terrible. So I got this. We'll try it at some point. It was a little pricey for me, but it's a good brand, and you know, people speak highly of it, so just wanted to try it. Then I got these for mark making. These are not for the gel plate because they're stainless steel, but there's 2 of them in here. I follow a mixed media artist. She's mostly watercolor, but she uses these all the time on her watercolors, and I just love how they go through the paint and then the ink that she uses, and so I thought I'd pick them up. They are 2 stainless steel tools for sculpture ceramic. So, and I found those easily on Amazon. And then let's see, I think, well, I got some other Amazon stuff, but those are in a box on the floor, and we're not, oh, I did get this. Did I tell you that? I guess this would have come with these things too. Just a fine line masking fluid pen. I have other masking fluid. I have not used it, but I wanted one that I could, I don't know if you're, probably most of you know what masking fluid does, but it's great because you can put it down on your paper when you're painting or whatever, and it leaves a mask so that when it's dry and you paint, you can wipe it off after your paint is, well, yeah, dry. You wipe it off where the masking fluid is, and the paint will come off, and so it leaves, you know, you can see the background of, you know, your substrate. So it's just kind of cool. So I grabbed that too. And then now onto some books that I've gotten. I've gotten some stuff from thrift books and some books off of Instagram. So these are from thrift books. This is the Pantone. Actually, I think I got, I don't know. No, these are not from thrift books, or are they? I don't know. Yeah, these are from thrift books because, yeah, they came last $3 away. So this is a Pantone color palettes. So they go like this. And this is old, but I do like these. I struggle sometimes with mixing colors when I'm doing any kind of watercolor stuff, and acrylic too. So I have decided to just bite the bullet and get some of these color palette things. So, you know, I decided to just grab, you know, whatever, grab a bunch. And I love how this goes like this. And because it's old, you get some different palettes that you wouldn't get in, you know, recent recent ones. There's nothing on the back, by the way. So this is fun. Originally this would have been expensive, but I got it pretty cheap. And because I get these off of thrift books, I get free books all the time. So yeah, pretty cool. I also got this one. This one's really fun. I think I've got 2 of this series. I think I got number 1 off of Amazon. May have been really cheap, brand new, but this is palettes, and it shows you instructions and stuff, and it gives you the hex codes. So if you're a digital creator, you can do that too. But oh my gosh, I am in love with how they show you to use this, and I just think this is so neat. And I love these palettes, so it will help you when you're mixing things on your own you know, canvas or paper. So fun stuff. Isn't that great? Love, love, love. These aren't crazy expensive. I think they're under $20. So even if you just pick up one, it's a great way to get started. I'm sure that you can get, you know, palette things online. And it can help you. I love these colors. Love, love, love. And even if you don't need the hex codes or the RBG or CMYK, you can, you know, hold up your bottle to these, or hold up your watercolor palette to these, and just, you know, match as best you can, and then you know that they're going to look great on your page. So I just love these. And then I just have some things that I got. These are some things that I got off Etsy, and these are just this is just an old book that I grabbed, really inexpensive. I think, yes, this is from Etsy. I wouldn't have it here in this stack if I already owned it. I don't think. So I already took it apart because I loved the book inside. I think the cover is so cool because it's so perfect, and I can decorate the cover. I love that it's just a thin little book, so it'll take one big signature. So I'm excited to use that, and I love this cover too. I feel like I can use that for something. And then all of this, the inside came out so nicely that, you know, cool. This I thought was so cool. This is from 1954. It was published by National Geographic magazine, and it's all about the telephone age. It is so cool. I bought it to take it apart, but I did look at it first and I read some of it, and it's just so neat. The things that they predicted. And, you know, I am a geek for mid-century modern, and so seeing the old telephones and the way they dressed, and learning more about how things came about is just, it was really cool. So I think I'm going to hang on to it for a little bit, but look at this. Look at all the people. It's an Easter parade. Just amazing. I just love this. Live television. Just amazing. I love it. And I think, oh, so this is really cool, and I've never heard of this before. So this was a dead room where you go in and there's absolutely no sound from the outside. The walls were 8 feet thick, and you could like hear your own heartbeat. It's that quiet, and she was suspended in midair. So interesting what they did. Just so cool. And then it talks about the things that came from very early inventions. Such Look at the old telephone operator photo. Just so cool. So anyway, I think I'm going to hang on to it for a bit. Just found it cool. And then these books may be from Etsy. Because I know they're not from thrift books. They could be from Etsy or they could be from Instagram. I can't remember. But it's just so funny. My flag is down. Diary of a New York Taxi Driver. Honestly, I feel like I need to read this before I do anything with it. It's just, I got it because it's funny. I don't know. It's 1948. It's just stories about some of the people that this taxi driver had in his car in New York City. And I just thought the book was so funny and so unique. And the pages are really cool too. They've got that kind of a deckled edge to them, which is always really cool. But I feel like I need to read this before I take it apart. And I think the cover is really cool too. Isn't that neat? So that's one fun one. And then this one, The Literary Life and the Hell with It. And this, as a former journalist, I think that I need to read, maybe hang on to. I did get it originally to take apart, truthfully. So this is from 1938. It's got some really great drawings in here. It's just a story of being in literature and writing, and you know, as a former writer. Well, I write a monthly story for my former employer, but yeah, I just feel like I should read it. I'm not going to take it apart yet. Just one of those things, you know. And then this one is Mr. Blandings Builds His Dream House. Another, just what should be a funny one. I love to read the inscriptions too. Another one that's got some illustrations that I thought would be fun. So it's from 1946. Just, I mean, it looks like it would be a funny book, given what the illustrations look like and their text. I did absolutely get this to take it apart because, I mean, if you look at the pictures, it just looks very funny. I don't know what this is, but Book of the Month Club News. Well, that's interesting. That's really cool. So I guess this was a book of the month. I didn't know they had them way back then, 1946. That's really cool. So I don't know. Maybe I'll hang on to that for a little bit too. So that was fun. And then these last three I just got a couple days ago from Thrift Books. And of course, 1950s. Fashionable clothing from the Sears catalogs. I had to get this. It had been on my list for a little bit. This is from 1997. So the book itself is not old, but the fashions are so fun. I have a whole bunch of fashions from the 50s, to be honest with you. And I love them. The shape of the dresses, it's just, to me, it's just fun. And not that I wish women would dress like this, trust me. My entire adult life, I wore dresses very little. I went probably 5 years without wearing a skirt or a dress, but I just really, I'm just in, oh my gosh, that is just so cool. I'm just really into 50s, 60s, and 70s attire the last several years. I just, look at the coats. Just love them. So I picked this up because I do intend to do some retro. Oh my gosh, I love the sneakers for the guys. I would wear those. Because I do intend to make several retro journals. So I'm absolutely going to take this apart. And then Atomic Home, absolutely taking this one apart. A guided tour of the American Dream by Whitney Matheson. Again, a used book, and we'll see what year this came out, but it is definitely about the 50s. 2004 this is from. Ooh, just got a headache. But it is all about mid-century modern living, homes, advertising, just, you know, right up my alley. Just love it. I love the writings about it. So fun. So fun. I haven't had a chance to really look at these because all of these packages, just tons of packages, our neighbors collected for us, and we just got in last night. And look at the toilet. Why don't we have toilets like this now? Maybe we do. And we just opened everything last night, and oh my gosh, look at these. I love the little shelf for when you're unloading or loading and spraying for stains or whatever. I mean, this is just so cool. There are many inventions from the 50s and 60s that we don't have anymore, and they're just really cool. And then we have The Golden Age of Style, Art Deco Fashion Illustration by Julian Robinson. Isn't that pretty? The writing. Oh, look, a phone number. Let's see. This is 1976. This will get taken apart too. I love these illustrations. They're so lovely. I could use these for any number of things. They could become envelopes, pockets. They can become tags. They can be used for clusters and collages for sure. Look at this. Love it. I can definitely see these in junk journals on covers. Love, love, love. This would be a great coffee table book if I didn't already have 150 coffee table books. That is so pretty. That could be framed. That too. Love that. Look at that kiss. Do guys kiss like that anymore? I don't think so. Guys or girls, whatever. So anyway, yeah, got that. Love, love, love. All right, so that's what I had to show you today. And stay tuned for several more hauls. And thank you so much for tuning in, hanging out with me, and everything you do to support the channel. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye.